I need the broom thing. I was making t-shirts for like people's birthdays in high school, and then we were like, we should sell t-shirts. Because it was the thing I would do for fun when I wasn't playing soccer or doing school. It's a clothing brand most times for making money, but do I see it being a clothing brand forever? I don't know. I mean, I've been better at being an artist than I have been at being a business person. Sweatsuits, we got the floral t-shirt, the floral shirt, then we got bottom and top sweatsuits. Just take whatever you guys got, and thank you.
Colm, he dreams a lot. He's a big dreamer, so he imagines. He just wants to create.
And this is the other thing. Cool thing about this is I'm not using pencil first. These are another ones of my drawings turned into hats. This is the Pro Era Beast Coast. Oh, this is a collab with a kid who calls himself Baby Goat. So I drew a baby goat.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you over the phone.
I've heard a lot about
Thank you for jumping on a call so quickly. I know you're probably in the middle of a shoot day, it sounds like.
Yeah, no, it's been a very, very hectic couple of days.
What are they, what exactly are they capturing?
So, I don't know if you're familiar with ComplexCon, but
Yes.
it's a huge conference for fashion, music, art, whatever. About a month ago, I got an email saying, congratulations, you've been selected as a Shopify sponsored brand, and we're gonna give you a free booth. I initially was like, if I go to ComplexCon, am I not taken seriously as an artist or designer? Because I want to be the artist that's respected in galleries, and if Salvador Dali made clothing, it wouldn't be at ComplexCon.
You know, this is a big, massive event, a big convention, lots of eyes, lots of important eyes, lots of influencer eyes. Colm got reached out and said, guys, ComplexCon, we want you to be one of these brands, and this is a big thing for us. It was a no-brainer.
We respond, yes, 100%, and I call him, I'm like, hey, are you paying for our flights out there?
No.
Are you paying to ship our clothes?
No.
Are you paying for our hotel?
No.
You know it's gonna cost me around $7,000 just to get out there and bring everyone and house it and whatever. I didn't have $7,000. So I was like, fuck, how am I gonna do this? The kids upstairs that just bought an RV, they were like, okay, we have an RV, we need to get to LA, let's connect some dots. We should RV from New York to LA. It's like, okay, if we're gonna do that, we should do pop-up shops. And then this whole world was built, an idea, and we looked at the map. I was like, okay, I guess we're just driving, like, we'll put it on the credit card.
We're on the rocket ship. You know, we're sort of astronauts in training, getting ready to fly off this earth. Long trip ahead, just the
First
start of the
recording.
journey. Got the camcorder out for the personal vlog.
Where are we going right now?
Out of New York City. Gonna stop somewhere in Bergen County. Crispier than you'd ever want them to be.
I was never a fashion kid, but it was a way to stand out. And I had always been a standout kind of personality. So when I got to high school, I was like, I'm not gonna spend money on Supreme or Bape. I'm gonna make my own stuff. For me, it was the catalyst to everything.
I'm about to shoot a whole video like this, just walk it, spit my verse. That's it. So you know, we in Chicago right now.
Tour vlog, we've been on the road for about what seems to be about 3 months. Safa just realized we're on an RV.
I've been sleeping the first month.
You know, hip hop culture, that culture, it's inspiring and so invigorating. You can do anything and you know what I mean? That's kind of what I feel for streetwear. It's such a low barrier of entry. You don't need a lot of money, you don't need any connections, you don't need anything, and you kind of just bootstrap it.
Cha-ching!
Everyone thinks I'm more successful than I am. But the whole streetwear industry and fashion and music is like faking it till you make it. If I was really caring about like making money instantly, I would have had a normal job.
Wait. So I'm gonna have to call KidSuper up here one more time because I heard him perform this shit go crazy one more fucking time. This is the KidSuper fucking theme song, and if y'all don't know KidSuper, the fucking clothing line. The swaggiest fucking clothing line, okay? Are you? Okay. Wait. Ishtar literally got his teeth pulled 3 days ago, and he's still here. Give some motherfucking noise for Ishtar! Also, last weekend we were in New York for my birthday. He came out to New York, performed there, and it was amazing. And you're a beautiful person, and I love you, and that's why we made an amazing t-shirt. Y'all should cop it. Only available today. And now we're gonna play the KidSuper song, On the Hook. Safa Ga, follow him, follow KidSuper. We're on tour all the way to LA. Woo! Play that shit. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Step back and zoom out. I got my cool hot. I got them energy. I got them cool slaps. Step back and zoom out. Back from the future.
It's the goat pen right here. Alright, jump in the back, Ish. Alright. Be cuddling.
Alright, damn, this how y'all living? This place
It's not bad.
bro. This shit is cold. It's a fucking stove in here, bro.
Well, this is what the situation. We just ordered like a ton of t-shirts. So we'll have them for ComplexCon. And yeah, the guy's not picking up. What was supposed to happen is I had to be not an idiot, and 3 weeks before going, I should have been like, you know what? We need t-shirts and long sleeves. I'm afraid of having enough merch for ComplexCon, but whatever. Classic Colm, I had just forgot or just didn't make them, and then midway the journey, I was like, wow, we probably need something that's affordable and can sell, and so in true KidSuper fashion, we pulled it off at 4 in the morning. It's like Hansel. Dude, what is this space?
Fuck with it?
It might be the coolest place I've ever been. First floor. I still can't believe this is real life.
Dude, for real though. This is real.
So how much do you spend on rent for this place?
Not that much. Squat.
Woo!
Squat, everybody squat.
What's good? That's everything. And here's the spot. All right, you gotta put us to work.
I won't lie to you, I still ride for you, I still cry for you. Said you won't lie to me, said you would die for me, you ain't even try for me. I won't lie to you, I still ride for you, I still cry for you. Said you won't lie to me, said you would die for me, you ain't even try for me.
I mean, I logged a shitload of hours in the car, and I was running ragged. And then particularly when we made that call to switch to Denver and shit, we need to grab 300 t-shirts and sweatshirts and hoodies. And by the way, they're not screen printed, so we need to go do 3 hours, 4 hours of work. Well, at that point, we're all running on E. You know, if you can't tell in our faces, we're dead.
Don't text and drive.
Nah, trying to figure out where to pull off.
Danny around 1 p.m. I'm dead asleep on this thing. I wake up to, and in my head, I'm waiting for us to collide with a car.
I fell asleep at the wheel.
Danny said when he woke up, he saw the metal railing like right in front of him, and it was either left back on the road or right down into like the fucking banks of whatever. And so he was like, "Here!" There's definitely like a, whoa, we're not dead moment, but I was paying for the damages and everything.
Looks like he's doing it. I trust him. My man.
Woo! I feel like we've been on this journey for like 16 years. And we've gone in and out of prison and had children and gotten divorced.
I've been inside for 13 years now.
So our morale was at its lowest last night.
We were a bit green.
And then we woke up this morning because our RV's battery plate just fell out from the bottom and was scraping the ground as we were driving. So we couldn't figure out how to put it back. So we spent 12 minutes driving, lifting it. Those three lifted while I drove. And then, yeah, we fell asleep in a parking lot in Vegas, woke up to that being illegal. And now we're getting it fixed, and we're about 5 hours from LA.
We're almost there now. Colm said I can't believe we did it last night when we were 5 hours away from Las Vegas. We're still premature.
Didn't realize how premature it would be.
We're about to sell $1 million at ComplexCon.
Yeah, and never coming back to New York.
Yeah. Where are we gonna go, though?
I don't know, Vancouver.
Ooh.
How you feeling, boys?
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Top wrap roast beef.
No, let's get some fire tacos.
Bomb ass taco.
Left here?
Yeah.
Sick.
So we made it to California safe as shit, safe as
What did he
sound.
say?
A lot of bumps and bruises, but we good. We be alright. We tough, right?
Okay, we got boxes on boxes on boxes. Whoa, I didn't even order these colorways. Purple jumpsuits.
What?
Look at the KidSuper bag. Someone got re-upped. Those are cool.
When I was 15, no one bought my clothes. I have that in my soul. I have the idea of bringing t-shirts, people looking at it and being like, you suck. On a day-to-day basis, it doesn't feel like I'm succeeding. It feels like I'm treading water. And I'm breathing. I'm surviving. I have enough confidence in my abilities to step into the unknown and be like, I can do it. You might see it as me succeeding all the time, but like for me, I'm like, fuck, dude, like that whole week that I just did, I was failing every moment of it. I'm at the booth. We can go quite high, it's 10 feet tall. No, but I was saying we could go 2 levels, like one hanging up there, one hanging up here. How am I gonna paint so many? It's gonna be hard. It's not that I don't fail, it's that I don't give up on small things, right? Like, holy shit, this kid tripped but landed, is how I see the whole arc of KidSuper. I'm winging it, but we've done so much that it's not winging it, you know what I mean? There's a line between like, oh, we're super lucky, but it's like, look, with hard work, you can do this, to be able to pull it off. Come. You get to hold the door. This is my art studio. I moved the beds. And yeah, we've been painting and drawing and stuff. I don't really know if they're gonna be that good. Yeah, and then we have a million of these little guys. Drawings, on drawings, on drawings. So yeah.
How are you feeling?
Pretty sick. The hardest part was just picking what to draw. And I had like 1,000 ideas. And then yeah, obviously it's huge canvases, so you had to draw like, yeah, I don't know. Can't tell if, I think I need another day. I was definitely feeling like I wasn't gonna be able to do it and the whole world was against me because everything was fucking up. It was a roller coaster because I literally, 3 days of no sleep, my body was shaking. So yeah, I was like, literally like, stay up, stay up. It was crazy.
Doug, come help. Help, Doug. It's gonna rip the things. Okay, Doug, just hang.
Let's see if we can make $1 million. That's really the moneymaker right there.
That's what I'm saying. That's a photo.
All right. Do we just walk to ComplexCon?
Wait.
Holy shit. I think I could build an airplane. Are you like kind of holding?
I'm not holding, I'm straightening it. Keep the aerodynamics right.
And it wasn't about ComplexCon. It was the journey, the process, the can we do it? Can we sell clothes? Can we bring it? I'm so tired. Woo! ComplexCon was just like the backboard, the platform that allowed for it, you know what I mean? We were already so exhausted by ComplexCon. Like we had done like 15 ComplexCons before we got to ComplexCon. The clothes are the clothes, the boost, the boost. Let's show everyone that there's some artistic vision behind it, and then let's see how it goes.
I've been making like stuff on Photoshop for like 5 years, doing like random shit. I don't even remember when it was. I feel like I hit you up like a long time ago. I feel like watching you and your progress just as an artist, because there's not a lot of artists out here who are doing all of these things, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You're doing it, man.
I've been fucking with KidSuper for a while now. It's between you and me, like the eclectic pattern and style that you put in your clothing is something that not only that I take huge passion into, but it's something that inspires like me every day to go forth with, you know, my ideas and whatnot, to be eclectic and you know, unique and outside of the box. You're my eye. You
said literally all that. He said he's my fashion idol, and I'm like, you're not like saying that.
Like, you know, all the collabs of like the soccer teams, Barcelona.
Right.
I mean, you know, it means a lot to people like me who are kind of, you know, out there.
It's cool to get recognized. I don't feel like super worthy of it, so I'm like, oh, that's funny. But maybe if it gets crazy.
Should we take a photo?
Yes, let's do it. All right, go. There was a moment there, it's like, wait, I'm a clothing brand that people really buy my clothing. And that jump from like making clothing that your friends buy to people that don't know you buying your clothes is humongous. I didn't start making money till like a week ago. You know what I mean? The amount of times it was like, well, those didn't sell. Well, I gave away all these to my friends. And we did amazing. It paid for us completely ruining the RV that we had to pay all the charges for. When KidSuper does hit, if it does, there's potential for it to be like, boom. I'm either zero or hero, because the goals are too big.